everyone, I hope you're doing okay. We went to another Jumble trail recently. We went to one in a smaller village, so I didn't get a huge amount of stuff, but I got one pickup that was particularly significant, and I can't wait to show you.
You. Thank you, that's £2, please. Go.
Oh, okay.
This is still £1.
This is £1. A little.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
We'll go with our other little one.
Add to my
You
stuff.
want to put the instructions back
Oh.
in.
I didn't realise I'd done that. Didn't
Right,
realise.
can you grab that up?
Yeah, look, we're gathering random stuff.
Jeez. Oh, look.
Oh, it's a gem. So what?
Like the basket.
Basket.
Mm.
It's a big one.
Yeah, very nice. Like blankets and towels. How much is your basket?
At 4. All the early birds are out.
Yeah, I thought there was only about 20.
There's 2 of those, they're Paul Pottery. There's another one inside it.
Right, okay, I'll have a look at that.
Did you know? Where the lid from?
I know, they are good. I've got. It's rather nice, isn't it? Yeah. They're good as well, yeah.
I have actually got square. It hasn't got handles on it.
Are they fruited?
Millennium
But
Bell.
when we were there, the sun came out.
Ding ding.
And, it was lovely. And we left there. And
Oh,
Euro Disney.
She's got lashes. Is she a little giraffe? Or a little
put it away and give it to Ellen when she graduates.
Was it Euro Disney and then change? What is it now? Or is it Euro Disney now?
Yeah, that's vintage, definitely. She should probably pick it up, to be honest.
Okay. Why don't you want to put it in your pocket and repen?
Yeah,
Do you want to grab it?
just that one. What's that Barclays thing? That's Barclays bird. How much do you cuddly toys?
So like £2 for the big ones, and then like the little diddy ones, like £1. And then this one, these bigger ones, we would do for £3.
Dunkelman, London.
I was here.
Cushion covers, I think. Camping.
Hands-free wine glass holder. What?
Stick it in the grass when you're camping.
How many were we looking after?
Don't know, I left them up in the car.
Hiya.
Hello. What are you looking for on your blue and white set?
I was instructed not to let it go for less than 20 quid.
Okay.
That was the instructions.
Fair
So
enough.
offers around
Fair
that
enough.
figure, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
70 is a bit later.
No, mum is.
So if you've been following the videos, then you'll know that we're moving house soon. So I have been looking for things to buy for ourselves as well. So I'll start with that and show you the things that I picked up for ourselves. One of the first things was this Cath Kidston makeup stroke wash bag. As you know, I am a huge Cath Kidston fan. I love her prints and I couldn't resist this for 50p. So I picked this up and I'm going to use this for myself. I've just got a very plain one at the moment, so I'm going to swap it out and use this one instead. The second thing that I found was this really pretty soap dish, which I thought that we can use in our kitchen, and it is James Kent, Staffordshire, which isn't particularly significant. I just really loved the design on it. It does sadly have a very tiny chip, but you can't really notice that very much. So that's going to be really lovely. Sat in our kitchen to use for soap. If you can hear a little pattering around, that's Jeff in the background. He's got his eye on a fly. He's never actually managed to catch one yet, but he does have a really good go at it. So you never know. Maybe today will be the day. And the next thing I found were these really sweet and very heavy metal deer knobs, which I bought with a mind to like perhaps buying some kind of second-hand drawers or bedside tables or something like that. And I thought that we could upcycle them and change out the handles on them. And to be honest, they were only £2. I couldn't leave them on the table, they're so gorgeous. So I'll find a use for them somewhere. And then lastly, I found this huge basket, which I can't even get in the screen. It's massive. It was £4 and it's probably more than I would spend if I was going to resell it. But I really loved it and it's just perfect for our new house. So I thought that it'd be something that I could use to put blankets in or maybe stack towels up in the bathroom. But I think that's going to be really useful. Okay, on to things that I bought to resell. So the first thing I have actually listed already. This is in our shop and it is a Delft owl. You can see the markings on the bottom there. Now Delft isn't hugely valuable. It doesn't have a huge second-hand resale value, but people do collect it. I think I said that in the last video as well. And this little owl is just so sweet. It's very different. It's not something, you see a lot of the candle holders, you see a lot of the design with the windmill on, and the owl is one that you don't very often see. So I've listed this for £12 in our shop. The link for that is below if you want to go and have a look. And I just think he's really sweet. To be honest, I think I'll be quite sad when he goes, but as long as he's going to a good home, I'll be pleased. This is something that Nick showed me and then he discarded and put down. I think he was just showing me out of interest more than anything, but I picked him up anyway because I'm a Disney fan. I can't resist a vintage Mickey Mouse. And this is a Mickey Mouse from Euro Disney. So he's early 90s, he's very vintage. You can see by the style, the new Mickey Mouses have a very different face now. And he's really cute, isn't he? It is coming up to that time where people are finishing university for the year, finishing college for the year, and people are graduating. So he will be listed very soon, and hopefully someone will pick him up as a gift for somebody who's going to graduate. And I forgot to say, but yeah, I'm going to list him for £10, and I think we paid £2 on him. Yeah, seems a lot for a plush, but because he was a vintage, I paid £2, we're going to list him for 10. And then on another stall, I spotted these, and it was the colour and the design that caught my eye more than anything. There are 2 of these, and they're Meakin Tureens. So I've got 2 exactly the same and both the same size. So I'll probably list it individually and then add a quantity of 2 so somebody can buy 2 if they want to. But look at that colour, isn't that beautiful? The design is called Impact, and I like a lot of the Meakin you see, which is very old-fashioned. This geometric design is actually very on trend at the moment. So although tureens are notoriously difficult to sell, they stick around for a long time. I think in this modern day and age, we don't tend to use tureens as much, do we? But I decided to pick these up. One, because they were only £1 each, and I couldn't believe it when she said that, £1 each. And 2, because they're so beautiful. I think that people will buy them just to put on their shelf to display in their kitchen. So I can just imagine this on a family table for Sunday lunch or Christmas or something, with some cooked potatoes in it, using to serve up. I just think that'd be beautiful. I just think they're stunning, I really do, and perfect for a retro home. And from the same stall, I found this for £1 as well. It's a flan dish, a ceramic flan dish. It's by Heron Cross Pottery. And again, I was just really struck by the pattern, the design on it. Really, really beautiful. Lovely display piece, but also very practical. So the resale value for the tureens, I'm going to list them for £20 each, and I'm going to list this for 15. So next I found this beautiful planter, which happens to be made by Ainsley. I was attracted by the design at first because I'm always drawn to florals, and then I saw it was Ainsley, so I was quite excited about that. So again, I only paid £1 for this, and I'm going to list it for 25. So, last but not least is my pickup of the day. This is something that I saw at first and I was immediately drawn to, and I picked it up and I looked on the back and I thought, oh yeah, that's a good brand. I've had a teapot by this brand before. We sold it for about £40 to £50, I think. So I knew that it was good, but I wasn't sure how good. I asked the stallholder how much they were selling it for, and he said that he had been instructed by his mum, who it belonged to, not to sell it for any less than 20. And I thought, oh, that is quite a lot. I'll go away and have a think about that. So you'll see in the video, you'll see me looking at it, you'll see me asking him how much it was, and then you'll see me not looking very interested. I was thinking about it at that point. So I went off for a little wander. Nick was buying something else on the stall. I didn't want to look like I was looking anything up on my phone in front of them, so I went off, searched it on my phone, couldn't actually find that particular pattern, but sets of crockery from this brand can fetch up to hundreds. So I thought, yes, 20 is a very fair price. So I went back to him, gave him the 20, took it away. So I've got it home and researched it, and honestly I'm so excited by it. Let me show you. I'll start with one of the serving bowls, which looks like this. This is the design. Now it's a Finnish brand called Arabia, and it's very sought after. As I say, as a brand, it is very sought after. They have some gorgeous designs. This particular pattern is Ali. So I've got 2 of these serving dishes. And not having found this exact pattern, but I have found some serving dishes by Arabia. I'm looking at £35 to £50 just for one serving dish. So I think what I would do is probably list it at 50 with offers. And I'll do the same with the plates and the bowls as well. I'm going to start at the top of what I think I can achieve, put offers on, and then see where we go. So I have a set of what they call soup bowls, but obviously they're universal use. You could use them for cereal and anything else. And they look like this. So the soup bowls can sell from £15 to £20 each. If I was to sell them individually, I'd probably sell them at £20 each. If I was to sell them as a set of soup bowls, I could get £90 to £120 back on these. At this point, I haven't decided whether I want to sell each item individually as a replacement, or whether I'm going to sell like a set of bowls, a set of plates, a set of side plates. I'm not quite sure what to do there really. I think I'm leaning towards selling them individually as replacements. Although selling them as a lot would be a quicker sale, would get it out the house quicker, you also run that risk of shipping all of those things together, even though Nick is a complete whiz and brilliant at his packaging. The thought of it getting lost in transit or breaking in transit would be just devastating. So that's really why I'm leaning towards selling them individually. What would you do if you were selling these? Do you think you'd sell them individually, or do you think you'd just go for it and sell a lot of bowls, a lot of side plates, a lot of plates, etc.? Let me know what you think, because I'm still in 2 minds about it. So, talking of the side plates, these are the side plates I have. They look like that. And I think I could get about £15 each on the side plates. And then lastly, I have a set of plates. They're very heavy, they're all the way over there, so I'm not going to pick them all up to show you, but there's the same amount of plates. And they look like that. So the dinner plates sell for about £20 each. And this is having done research across eBay and Etsy, looking at the same design and looking at similar designs. So I think that's around the right ballpark, price-wise. So I definitely hit the jackpot. Hands down, this is one of the best pickups I've ever had. I could potentially get £380, £400 back on my £20 there, so I'm thrilled. And they're going to be a pleasure to sell because they are gorgeous. I really love them. Although they're vintage 1970s, I believe, they have a very modern look to them, so I don't think they're going to be a hard sell in that respect. I think that blue and white design is going to be very desirable. So like I said, I'm very excited about the potential of this. One of the other things that makes this brand so desirable as well is that it's all dishwasher proof. That's very rare with vintage crockery. So that's just another thing that makes the Arabia brand so desirable. They're well made, they're beautiful, they're hand painted, dishwasher proof, and just very, very good quality. So yeah, very, very happy with that. So that's the end of the haul. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you loved out of this. Let me know what you think I should do with the Arabia set, whether I should sell them as replacements or just go for it and sell different sets. I really appreciate you watching, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the lovely comments that I've had on my last video and the video before that. I'm trying to be a bit more regular with my content now, and I just really appreciate your feedback. I read it all and I try to comment where I can. Until the next one, take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye.